Well, Mindy, this is an event that's outraged the ranching community, much of Cochise County, and especially Cochise County Sheriff Larry Deaver, not only because a respected rancher and friend was murdered in cold blood, but because this sort of border violence and border violence in general has been taking place here for years, and more often than not, it's fallen upon deaf ears. Now, the concern that we're hearing from national pundits and political heads across the country is certainly important today, but here in Cochise County, at least, that concern is a little too late.
We know this at this time, that Rob was shot, his dog was shot. It appears that he never got out of, he was driving a Polaris ATV, appears that he never got out of the vehicle.
Cochise County Sheriff Larry Deaver on the murder of lifelong cattle rancher Robert Krentz. His body was found late Saturday on his ranch in eastern Cochise County. The suspected killer, an undocumented immigrant who likely fled into Mexico after the shooting.
Unfortunately, he had about a 15-hour head start on us before we began the tracking process, and we were able to take his tracks almost right to the border.
The Krentz Ranch is some 35,000 acres large, located in between Apache and Douglas. Well, Saturday morning, Rob Krentz was out here checking up on things when he noticed what appeared to be some UDAs, or undocumented aliens. He gave his brother a call. That was around 10:30 Saturday morning. That was the last time anybody ever heard from him. What makes this so difficult to bear is that Krentz was a friend to everyone, even illegal immigrants. On many occasions, Krentz was known to give illegals food or water when they needed it most. One day before he was murdered, the Border Patrol arrested 8 illegal immigrants suspected of drug trafficking across the Krentz Ranch. Was this a possible retaliation? Well, that's impossible to say, but at this point, nothing's being ruled out.
Speculation is what it is. Could have someone been...
It just cut out. Now, Sheriff Larry Deaver is a lifelong resident of Cochise County who considered Mr. Krentz a close personal friend. I spoke with a number of other ranchers in Cochise County, and the feeling is pretty much the same here. They considered him a friend, and they take this very, very personally. Again, this is an issue that's been taking place here for years. It's never gone quite this far, never been quite this violent, but they're hoping now, if anything else, that their cries for help will finally be acknowledged. We're live outside the Cochise County Sheriff's Department in Bisbee. I'm Sol Messias, KOLD News 13, live local, late breaking.